The fall leaves are out, so I figured out we'll just look at some fall leaves and have some connection, and I'll turn the camera around. And some of that have absolutely beautiful, if I could speak. Haven't had the coffee yet. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's very bright today, if you all can't tell. And then beautiful, just gorgeous. So I hope everybody is doing well and staying connected and having a good Sunday. I kind of dealt with a little bit of a migraine yesterday, so I kind of just was very I stayed off the phone for most of the day after the boat in the morning, and I did hop on to help Alfonso out a little bit. I didn't go on his channel last night because I just couldn't handle it, but then I thought, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to bed, right? No, that didn't happen. That's okay. So I hope everybody is having a good day, and wherever you are, it's bright and sunny like it is today here. I've had to put the window shade down because it's so bright out. So next Sunday, our pastor is retiring, so that's going to be a big day. We're going to have a retirement service and then a service afterwards, and it's going to be a little bit of an emotional day. And when we go through times in our life when we know we're going to have things like that happen, and it's an emotional thing, we need to make sure that we're connected to others. We need to make sure that we kind of prepare ourselves for the emotions that are going to come with that. And our pastor married my daughter and my son-in-law, so there will always be, there's beautiful leaves over there, guys, beautiful special attachment that's there, and he just really is an amazing pastor. And one thing that really always touched me about him was our church is small, but he always made sure that every one of his people, his flock within his church, was always felt like you were just as important as the next. And I think that was an amazing quality, that he cares about every solitary person. Good morning, how are you? This amazing person within the church, and I think it showed. And I think sometimes in our lives we can reflect that to other people, just showing them, hey, you matter, you care. Just no matter how many friends we have, we can show them that they're important. And I always admired that about him, that I always said, no matter how small, or we have a small church, he just cares about each and every person there, and it shows. And I'm thinking, how do we show people within our lives, whether it's our friends or our family? Hi Gail, how are you? That I know face, how do we show them that we care? And sometimes it can just be the littlest things. It doesn't have to be big. And just making sure that we're saying hello, or if we haven't seen them in our social environment, whether it's through this or whether it's through our community, reach out to them and find out how they're doing, and make sure they're doing okay, and just sending that little message. I know people within our church have, at times, if for some reason due to pain I can't be there, or being humble and showing kindness. If I know that I can't be there, they'll message me and say, you were missed today. And I think, how do we do that enough? Do we really make sure that we're, you know, making sure that we're letting people know, hey, you weren't seen, you were missed today, are you doing okay? And I think that that's just as important through the online community, that we've kind of established this niche of connection, as it is, hi Shauna, as it is, well, I am so happy that we can be a blessing to you. And I don't have the ability right now to put ones in the chat, but I'll be praying for you. I think that just a simple thing of just checking in and making sure someone's doing okay. You know, the fact that someone's coming into this chat this morning and saying, you know, this channel has been a blessing because they're going through a difficult time, says a lot. Please feel that if you need to reach out to us, if we can help, just someone to talk to, or just being someone that we can, you know, we can pray for you. If you have a specific prayer request that we can do so, please email us and we will certainly add that to our list of prayer requests. That's beautiful. And make sure that, you know, you just keep connecting. Find those channels to connect. The cookie video needs to come out. You can put them out after November 26th, after 8 a.m. because that's when the shorts are going to start rolling in. And then I know Gail will have to get together sometime this month. Now on November the 9th, we are doing our monetization celebration. So if there are any channels that want to participate in that with us or contribute, let us know, and we'll certainly put all that together. Because we'd like to do a live drawing, those beautiful guys, a live drawing, you know, on air for some prizes. So just let me know. But, you know, please reach out to us if there's something that you would like us to specifically pray for. But just being in the chats, the lifeboat, you know, it's one thing that I kind of want to have a little bit of a discussion about, because a lot of the people that I have connected with, we found through the lifeboat, and it's amazing. And out of the lifeboat, these little ripples have come and happened. And, you know, kind of the lifeboat for some of us are like the main hub, but these other ripples that are happening are really important. And when you go to that, okay, thank you so much, Gail. When we go to, you know, the lifeboat, it's the hub, right? And then these other ripples that are happening outside of that are, we go to them, and a lot of people within there know this person and they know that person. And there's just, the more connection we can have with each other, I really do, especially as we go forward with the upcoming election coming up, and not to get into any kind of politics or anything, and the holiday seasons, I think the better. Through, No Face says, through experience, I can say when I'm feeling low, it doesn't mean the world to have, it means the world to have someone just say, hey, and how are you doing? Absolutely. When someone is good going through something and helping others gets you productive in someone else's life that needs help, simply companionship, to God be the glory. Absolutely. And when you are serving someone else, if you're going through something, it helps. You know, when I'm dealing with my pain level, whatever day it is, if I can hop on here, if I'm able to, and connect, I usually feel better, because I feel like I've provided a space for you all to come in and connect with each other and make those connections. And if you're going through something, and you don't have to ever tell us what it is in the chat if it's too personal, or you don't feel like you want to do that, and that's fine. But just being there and knowing that you're not by yourself, whatever you're going through, is powerful in itself. And we don't need to, it's something that I always keep in mind, how important that is. And that's why we're doing the month of December all with connection happening. We're doing that, and we're providing you guys connection all the month of December. Now, I can't promise that, I'm always going to, maybe if I'm dealing with a migraine, maybe I can't stand the lights like I normally would. That we have the ring lights. I may have to not be on camera that day or whatever. But it's not, just guys, remember, the magic happens within the chat, not behind the camera. Hello, the Explorer, how are you? So, it's just important that we just remember that and know that you have a place here, that when we're live, you can connect, come back and, build those connections. Make sure that you're going into live chats. I agree. Live chats and connecting with people, right? And making sure that you're building those connections. And one thing that I've really learned through this time as we've kind of done this YouTube journey is I'm really glad I didn't just stay in my niche and stay in my comfort zone. I went out to other channels, right? I went out to other channels, and I decided to, kind of step outside my comfort zone. And the only way to make your comfort zone bigger is to step out of it. And so I went to other channels, right? And I went into homestead channels, and I've met some amazing people. I'm not a gardener. I do not have a green thumb. That's the mama over here. She has the green thumb. I don't. I will stick with yarn. But I have gone into gardening channels, and it's just interesting to learn their tricks and tips and so forth. Not that I'm going to use them, right? Because I'm not something that ever will enjoy gardening. My mother has tried to no avail. I am not somebody that wants to deal with, I just don't want that. It's not me, and that's fine. But I enjoy listening to people and hearing about, their little tips that they have on gardening and how they make this happen and how they do this and all that kind of stuff. So expand your circle out a little bit. You may find some really amazing channels that would be something that you go, well, you know what? I'm not somebody that wants to garden, and that's okay. But I want to just learn. I want to have that knowledge and that kind of know-how, and appreciate other people that do it well. Like, I love people that do amigurumis, the stuffed animals with crochet. It's not something that I will ever do well, nor do I enjoy it tremendously. I don't enjoy crocheting in the round, but I love going and going in and I enjoy watching it. And so expand your circle a little bit. Find some new friends, some new connections. This is an amazing platform to do that on, especially if you're dealing with chronic pain, especially maybe if you're caregiving for somebody. I'm amending my garden now for spring. That's amazing. Like I said, We live in an apartment setting, so we can't have a garden. But even if we did, I wouldn't be outside doing it. I'm not. It's all about getting your hands. I don't know. I just never really enjoyed it, but I enjoy watching other people do it and I love to learn what their little knowledge is about it, and I would have no problem if somebody wanted to come on our channel and talk about gardening and teach people about different things that they have learned about gardening. I'll learn. Doesn't mean I have to do it. I'll learn. And I will, enjoy the conversation and learning about stuff. If somebody has me on their channel and I talk about crochet, there doesn't have to be somebody that crochets, but it's not the actual the topic necessarily as it is about the connection. We're enjoying the connection. They're learning stuff. Maybe, I'm learning stuff, and it's the back and forth conversation, that makes it special. I've learned a lot about gardening from YouTube, and I learned a lot about crochet, guys, through YouTube. I didn't learn how to crochet. Somebody had to show me in person, and then once I kind of got the basic knowledge of it, I flew. But I've learned a lot of cooking recipes. Hi, Margaret. Cooking recipes and different things. Look at that tree. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's gorgeous. We're going to try tomorrow. There's a fine line there's a line you have to get to in the sense of missing going too early and not seeing enough, and waiting too long and missing the peak of it. So I kind of want to wait, and Josh says we shouldn't wait. So we may do a twofer down in the Amish country, which it's not too far away. It's about 45 minutes. So, because I'd like to take you all down to the Walnut Creek Cheese Factory. The Walnut Creek. It is a wonderful little Amish place down there. Beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful place. Great ice cream. Just heads up. And the best cinnamon rolls you're going to find. But it's an immense store that I thought I'd love to take you all to. And so we may try tomorrow. And then if the leaves get even more beautiful, then we'll go down again in November. Always go down. I have no problem getting in the car and driving and looking at beautiful fall leaves. I have no problem doing that. So we're almost at church. So I'm going to wish everybody a blessed day. Remember, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad it is. Have a great day. Stay connected, everybody. And remember, thanks for having us covered. We've got you covered. And remember, be proud of being yourself, because everyone else is taken. And I promise you that will be on a shirt very, very shortly. Have a blessed day. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.